Hey Leo, thank you so much for coming to your weekly love reading. During your reading, we're going to go over a message from the Black Moon Tarot deck, the situation and cause of your issue romantically, how you view the situation, any type of external influences, hopes, fears, and then ultimately an outcome card. This should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And for those cross watchers, it could go vice versa. With that being said, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post videos. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into your guys' reading. Okay. What is a message for Leo with love? Please, one message for Leo with love. Air element, communication, communicating. Okay, it's kind of interesting. So you guys definitely could be dealing with any of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, what is the current situation with love for Leo? Okay, you guys have the Nine of Wands, right? How does Leo view this situation? How does Leo view this situation? Okay, you guys could possibly be dealing with the Sagittarius. That's coming in heavy, or somebody that has Sag in their chart. What are the external influences? There's an external influence for this relationship or situation. Okay. Fire sign in Aries, Sag, or Leo. Okay. What are Leo's hopes and fears romantically? This person. Okay, the Tower, Capricorn or Scorpio, or Aries, I guess. I don't know, I was thinking that as like Aries. Okay. And the outcome. What's the outcome for Leo romantically? Okay, you guys have the High Priestess, so there's definitely Taurus or Cancer. Okay, so let's go ahead and first take a look at the card that's present here, which is air, so communication, which is interesting because it seems like there's a lot of action here, but it's very unbalanced. If you look, it's all wands. You know, there's no swords, there's no pentacles, there's no cups, and it's either like major arcana or, like I said, like wand energy. Now, you know, I think with the whole air element of things, especially when it comes into the reading, it's telling you that you need to put what you want into words, exactly what you want, exactly what you desire, especially from this person. And it also, you know, allows us the ability to speak what we want and then have that come into existence. Now, when this is coming to, when you have this air element show up, especially when it's about relationships or romance, somebody may not be willing to commit at this time. That's something that's coming up, but they may be embarrassed or not as comfortable about sharing their emotions and expressing that to you, which is something that's definitely seen here. Also too, there could be some type of travel in the near future, which is also a possibility too, especially with this Knight of Wands. But ideally, you know, this card is all about, you know, manifesting and really kind of like putting into the world like exactly what you want with your words. This card definitely is a direct representation of I think the Ace of Swords. So it's all about, you know, having a level of a clear mind, you know, truths being spoken. Definitely can have a possibility with travel or flight or something of that sense. But just understand that words need to be expressed, especially during this time period, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the rest. Why is the Nine of Wands a situation for Leo? Why are you showing me this as a situation? Why for Leo? Okay, Eight of Swords. Definitely Gemini energy. I feel like you guys are really, really tired right now. I feel like you guys have been through a lot. I think a lot is going on in your guys' situation. I feel like you guys are currently going through a lot of ups and downs, and now you're standing here like, you know, not that things are at a standstill, but I do feel like everything that you've been through, you're processing it all right now. So if it's taken you a period to really put into focus like what's going on with your relationship, I feel like this week it's all hitting you and you're having a lot of thoughts, especially with this Eight of Swords of, you know, where do you go from here? You know what I mean? Like, is this something that has the ability to expand? Is this something that you have to walk away from? Is this something that can be, you know, jump started? Is this something that, you know, has the potential to grow, or is this something that's a waste of time? What are they overly thinking about with the Eight of Swords? What's Leo overly thinking about? Six of Swords, movement. You guys could possibly, you know, be traveling, which is interesting over here. Where's the Six of Swords moving towards? Maybe with an Aquarius. Where's the Six of Swords? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the situation can also be that you're trying to move towards something that's more solid with this Knight of Pentacles. It could also be that, you know, you're trying to get your money right in order to have that level of movement. It can also be you really just grasping the truth right now, right? The Six of Swords is definitely Aquarius and Mercury. And with Aquarius, you know, they say exactly how they feel when they feel it, and they're very, you know, stuck in their ways. And with this Knight of Pentacles here, it's like you're saying what you want in order to go towards a very solid foundation here with this Knight of Pentacles. Or let me ask, how does Leo view the Knight of Pentacles? How does Leo feel about this Knight of Pentacles? How does Leo feel about this Knight of Pentacles? It's like they're not telling me. Okay. Page of Cups. Okay. I think you feel good about this person. And it could be that, you know, maybe you're tired of dealing with somebody, so you're like, fuck it, and you're going towards the Knight of Pentacles, which is a surprise to everybody. Or it can be that you just want to go towards something that's more of like a solid foundation because you're tired of just constantly waiting. Like, you're ready for that movement. You're ready to leave the past behind. And I do feel like there is some type of surprise that comes up. I do get that strongly. How you feel about the situation is Temperance. I think you guys are really trying to be patient right now. You could possibly be dealing with a Sagittarius, or your partners definitely could possibly be dealing with the Sagittarius because that's how you're viewing the situation. And it's interesting because you guys have the Fool reversed. So it's almost like you know what's going on. It's like, I'm not stupid, right? It's very much that you're not willing to take a risk on a situation that doesn't make logical sense. And I feel like with the Fool here reversed, it's like there's not a new start here, right? And this is Aquarius and Pisces. But it's like you're no longer clouded by like these ideas of something that can or can't work. You have a more logical approach to things, which definitely is seen here with this Knight of Pentacles. Absolutely. But it's interesting because it's with Temperance. So it's trying to find that balance, but then also not by being naive in the sense of believing something that can't really happen. Or it can be that if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, you know, they're no longer dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius, but that's how you feel about it. Like maybe they've cut them off. Okay. And then here's this Ace of Cups. So maybe now they're offering you something, or there's some type of offer here because you're no longer a fool, or you guys are coming out of a situation where it's like out of like that fresh honeymoon phase. And now you guys are still being offered something here, especially with this Ace of Cups. And here you are. Or maybe you're making the offer because it is the Queen of Wands. How does Leo feel about this? Six of Cups. Okay. Can be too, guys, that like, you know that this situation is going to take time. So you're really, really, really trying hard to be extremely patient, I feel like. But it's like you're done with like the ideas, right? You're done with the what is it called? You know, the dream, like the dream or the illusions. Like you're over it, and now like you're ready to move forward with something solid. So that's why you have the Ace of Cups with the Six of Cups. I feel like you feel good about this situation. It could possibly also involve children or a Scorpio. Now for external influences, you have this Knight of Wands. Can you please tell me a little bit more about this Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands with the Nine of Cups, okay? Now this could definitely be you, I suppose, kind of going out and getting your dreams yourself. Like you're over here thinking about, you know, how you expand with those Eight of Swords. And now you're like, you know what, I'm tired of always thinking about it. It's time for me to go out and get it myself. And now you're being blessed here with the Nine of Cups, which is ultimately Jupiter, but it's a wish being granted, right? How do you feel about it? Hangman reversed. Yeah, you guys are coming out of an area where you're feeling stuck. You're coming out of an area where things are not progressing or things are not moving, and now there's a level of movement here. An external influence definitely can be physically moving. Like maybe you guys are physically moving, or now things are finally coming to a head where you're no longer suspended, you're no longer stuck, you're no longer, you know, waiting for something to happen. Too many cards. Another card about this Knight of Wands here. It's a physical action, I feel like. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are getting a house or getting proposed to, or there's some type of movement here, especially when it comes to the house and the home. There's a lot of communication pertaining to that. You know, definitely a level of logic, I feel like, and efficiency here. Like what makes sense, right? And I feel like you feel very good about this. You feel very good where this is going. You know, your situation is you're feeling stuck, right? You've been waiting. You guys have either been applying for something, or, you know, you've been going through it in a relationship. You've been constantly processing it. Finally, now maybe you guys hear word about, you know, movement. It can be pertaining to a earth sign. Maybe an earth sign makes you an offer. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And that makes you feel really, really good because it takes you out of that Eight of Swords. So how you view the situation is that you've definitely been patient, right? You're no longer a fool, so you're no longer in that phase of, I think that this can happen, but now it's you physically doing it, especially with that Eight of Cups. And it's bringing you into an area where now you're back to feeling like yourself, this Queen of Wands, right? And then as far as the external influences are concerned, I mean, I don't necessarily take this as a different person, especially with that, with all the cards that are clarifying it. I feel like this is you guys, but I feel like this is you guys having movement, which was once blocked over here. That's what I get. So, and your hopes and fears, you have the Tower, which I feel like is definitely movement. So energy of the Tower for Leo. Four of Wands, like I said, I definitely feel like this is movement or having some type of solid foundation. There's something that's going to happen here that's definitely going to surprise you guys, or that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some type of reaction that's going to shake shit up and really kind of like put everything that you've been waiting for and everything that you've wanted into perspective and kind of in the limelight, especially with that Four of Wands. It's like the Tower is not always bad, you know what I mean? And that's also about Venus. And then that's clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. It's working towards something. It's, you know, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. It's really honing in on your craft. It's working with this towards, you know, with somebody. And providing that solid foundation, that solid, you know, that solid ground. And it's here. It's kind of crazy. It's like right there in front of your face. It's really pretty. Possibly with a Virgo, that's definitely coming up strong. But this, I feel like this week, it really is about kind of getting your foundation. So whether that's you guys physically moving, whether that's you guys putting a foundation with a new relationship, right? It's movement in a direction where you've felt stuck. The situation is you've been stuck for, I feel like, a period of time, but you've been very patient. And especially with this new moon and everything like that, I feel like something new is happening here, and it's shaking and it's shifting. and it's going to happen much faster than you think, especially with the Tower card. Okay. As your guys' outcome, you have the High Priestess, so something definitely is being hidden here, or you're being, or there's some type of secret that's kind of like in the background, and maybe it's something good, maybe it's something bad. I don't know. So Leo, thank you so much. I love you guys, and for those that this has brought enough clarity, I will talk to you guys next week. See you later. Bye.